Hello everyone. We are with a new topic in C language is array. Before starting and explaining you about the array, now let's take one example of storing the data of same type. Like I want to store 10 elements of integer type. So if we didn't have the knowledge of a array, what we are doing we are creating 10 elements of integer type. Means we are creating 10 variables of an integer type, then taking value from the user with the 10 different statement, and then print their value with 10 different statement. So in this scenario, what is happening there is the number of statements are increased. So to resolve this, or to cover up this concept, where we want to store the multiple data of a same type, so the array concepts tell us like this. So now we have the definition of array. Like an array is the defined as the collection of similar type of data elements stored in at a continuous memory location. In the next slides, I will explain how the continuous memory allocations, what the meaning of continuous memory allocation. So, array are the drives data type in a C programming language which can store the primitive type of data. What do you mean by primitive data type? As we already discussed, if you are not seen my previous video, so I given the link in my description box, so you can see those video from there. So primitive data type is like integer, character, double, and float. It also has the capability to store the collection of derived data types such as the pointer and structure. We can create array of array, we can create array of pointer, we can create array of structure, we can with the use of array. C array is beneficial if you have to store similar element. In a previous scenario, what I explained to you, like we are storing the same elements, like we are storing 10 integer type of values, so it's a similar element. For example, if we want to store the marks of different student in a 6 subjects, it's another scenario there. We have to store the marks of a student of 6 subject. Then we will not need to define different variable to the marks in the different subject. Instead of that, we are defining an array which can store the marks in each subject at the continuous memory. By using array, we can access the element easily. Only the few lines of code are required to access the elements of a array. So let's go for the next topic. Next point, that is the type of array. How we will how many types of array we can create in a C language? We can create the two types of array in a C language, which is the single dimensional or a one dimensional array. Another is the multi-dimensional array, or we can say two dimensional array. So first of all, in this video, we will cover the one dimensional or single dimensional array. In a next video we will cover the multidimensional array. So we are discussing the single dimensional array. Single dimensional array is one of the most used type of array in a C language. It is a collection of similar type of data and allocate memory to all data block in a single dimensional array remains continuous or consecutive. So here is the syntax how we will declare any array element. So we declare in the syntax there is a data type which will tell us which type of data each array block will hold. Then the name of array, it will the name through which it will we can use this array. Then the size of array size. It's the number of block of memory the array going to have. So it's the one example. We creating an array, num array of an integer type which will store 5 element of integer type. I think the syntax is very easy, so it will be clear to you. Then we will go the memory allocation. How the continuous allocation. One important point of accessing data, accessing variable, like every array element is stored in a index form. So if we want the first element of an array, so we need to start our index. That means static index is 0. So there is one way to initialize the single dimensional array. We can put comma between the value of elements, so it will store the values in array elements. For example, int num array of 5 element, integer type of 5 element, like in a curly braces we give 0, 2, 4, 6 and 8. So here in a graphical format it shows you like 0 is come in the 0th index. The value of a first 0th index is 0. One index is 2, 2 index is 4 and 3 index is 6 and fourth index is 8. There is a scenario if anyone put only the three elements, means assign the three variables in a array. So what is happen in that case? The rest of memory allocation will be filled with the default value. Default value is what? 0 and 0. So it will store the remaining index memory allocation with the default value. So as we seen the how we will declare the array, how we will initialize the array. Now we are in a accessing. How we will access the array elements. So it's very easy to access the array element with the indexing. If we want to access the element of fifth position, so as we start our indexing with 1, so the fifth element is comes on a fifth index. If we start our indexing with 0, then it will be on a fourth index. So it's depend on from where we are starting our indexing, like 0 or 1 or 5 or 0 or 1. So simply we can access array name and the index value, which element we want to access, we want to print. So we can put the index value of that in a array size. Let's see a program to enter 5 numbers and print them in a reverse order. For clear understanding and how we will initialize, how we will declare, it will comes in a one single program. So let's see. Let's go for the program. Yes, here is the program where the first line is the header file, then the main function is start. We know the all the execution is start from the main. In each video I am telling the same. The main function is the starting point of execution. Like here we are creating a integer type of array of 5 element, and at the same time we are initializing the variables. So in a next line one dimensional array, how we will access this? We will use the for control statement, looping statement, and through that looping statement we have the 5 elements. So if we have the maximum value is 4, and till the whenever the I value is greater than 0, it will execute the for statement. So with the for statement, it will print the output will be 6, 10, 1, 8, and 7. Why? Because it is accessed the at the first time when it's print, it print array of 4. That means array of 4 is 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 6 is the fourth element. As it will execute, then it will give the decrement of I, that means 3. Then again check the condition, then 3 is greater than 0. It will return true, and as much as we get the true value, it will print its index value. Here I think it clear to you. If you have any query, please comment me, and if you have any query related to the program, like you want any program and its explanation, give me comment. I will ready to create a video for that. Thank you so much. In the next video I will see you the multidimensional array with an example. So uh, keep watching, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Have a nice day.